Hi guys, this video was originally going to be made with some hand-drawn PNGs, like PNG tubers, I guess that's what they're called, but my iPad is not charging for some reason and I didn't finish the drawings, and I do not want my iPad to die while I'm, still drawing the PNGs. So you're actually gonna have to look at my face for this video. So yeah. Hi, this is going to be a quick and simple video to serve as a tip for those who are still kind of beginners at video making. Not to say that I'm a pro, since I've only been editing my own stuff for like 2 years. Also, no shade to anyone who does any of these. It's just that there are 4 better ways you can improve your storytelling rather than actually using these things, but no shade. Number 1, audio. There's nothing more off-putting than not being able to understand dialogue, and even though the show rather than tell mindset is a good one to have, dialogue still has to be understandable because that's where a lot of the context comes from. And at least for me, not being able to understand said context makes the video unenjoyable no matter how good the quality is. Oh, but I don't have a microphone. Dude, on sites like Amazon you can find them, like this, or even those that are wireless. This has a wire. You can find those for really cheap. You don't need to get the best one in the market. Just get something that suits your needs, I guess. That really can improve what you make. But always remember to read reviews. That's really important, so you don't spend your hard-earned $15-20 on something and then it's just crappiest quality ever. Please do be careful. Number 2, context. Though this is not from my Digital Video Technologies Film Friday, I have the perfect example of where context is 100% needed for your video to not get extremely confusing and annoying to watch. And so 2 years ago, for my theater class, we had to do short films, and so my class was kind of split between the boys and this group of people. And so we did something we did a little horror film, and they decided to do this film where it was basically the main character had some kind of deal with the mafia, I guess he had some sort of debt, and so everywhere he went there would always be someone related to the mafia, and then they would fight, and then the main character would win, and then he would keep going to wherever he was going, and then another person would show up and then they would fight. It was pretty much just an excuse to have them fake fight at school, I guess. That's literally it. And so the sound quality was terrible. It also didn't help that the teacher's speakers were not working that day, and so it was literally a mess. It was not understandable. So at the end we literally had to ask, hey, what was that about? Because it was just not understandable. And honestly, a little scene, just a tiny little piece of insight like this would have been really helpful. Ever since my wife died, life has never been the same. All the borrowed money wasn't enough for her to survive, and now I'm in debt with the mafia. Nowhere is safe, ever. Not even my own home. I don't know what to do. 3, concept. Whenever you're planning a video, make sure that you can put that concept that you're thinking of, that you're planning, that you want to do, into a beginning, a middle, and an end. The amount of videos that didn't know what to do with their storyline was infuriating, and that was probably because their concept was too big for their current abilities. Let's take a look at 2 of my videos. Valentine's Day special. Though it's very random, because all the characters and songs were references to what my boyfriend at the time liked, which was why it was a Valentine's Day special. The video follows 2 characters and their journey to a concert. That is it. All the materials were things that I already had, such as the dolls, the Beatles figures, PNGs from Google, and free-to-use special effects from YouTube. Little Red Riding Hood is retold soullessly by ChatGPT. The story happens as usual, but then the narrator suddenly changes to AI as soon as Red gets into the AI forest. After everything going into the wolf's favor, Red wakes up and realizes that she shouldn't trust the wolf and confronts him, then going to her grandma's house the way she was supposed to from the start. Though it's a pretty crazy retelling, it has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and all the things used were accessible to the cast. This just shows they don't really need to have the most complex concept to make your story good. You really need to know how to tell it in a way that makes sense to really get the audience's attention and, I guess, understanding of what you're trying to tell. 4, show and make sure you can. One of my biggest pet peeves from Film Friday was the amount of people using the next day or one investigation later. And I literally mean that. Like, it's not even the SpongeBob one a day later. It's literally just black. And then there's white text on the screen, which is literally breaking the mood when there's ways to actually go around it, like showing said thing. So instead of the next day, why not do this? So we'll meet up tomorrow in the morning? Got it. Bye. And instead of one investigation later, why don't you actually show the investigation?
You wanted to see me?
Yes. Look, Larry the Banger is still on the loose, and we need to find out who is helping him as fast as possible. He's a national threat, and honestly, you're the only employee that I actually trust to do a good investigation. So please, feel free to use our databases or files. Do whatever you need, because I know you can do a good job, and we need to find this man right now. Can I count on you?
Yes.
Good.
Anyways, that's it. That's the video. No shade again to whoever does these things. It's just that this personally bothers me, and there are ways you can actually go around them and make your storytelling better without breaking the mood or making your audience really confused and angry. Hope you enjoyed. Might be making some newer videos soon. Not sure. Whatever. But I guess that's it. See you later.